The key slipped into the lock, turning with a soft metallic click that made the man's heart race. He inched the door open and stepped inside, pausing to listen for any sound from within the dark room. Had the girl heard? Was she awake? As always, the smell of moldy carpet and stale cigarette smoke greeted him, assailing his senses. His nostrils flared in distaste. What a dump. He knew the motel had been selected for that very reason. Families and professionals were less likely to stop at a cheap, run-down motel that still used actual metal keys instead of those little plastic cards. Fewer conveniences and luxuries meant fewer guests who might care enough to ask questions. After the harsh light of the motel's corridor, the darkness of the room enveloped him. He opened his eyes wide, impatient for them to adjust. Following the glowing numbers on the bedside clock, he moved across the room and leaned over to feel the rough bedspread and lumpy pillows. The bed was empty. Disappointment surged through him as he threw the scratchy cover to the floor. You waited too long. An angry voice spoke in his head. It sounded so close, so real, that he spun around and faced the room. Was someone there in the dark? Had someone been waiting for him? He switched on the bedside lamp, knowing, even as he did, that no one would be there. A pale circle of light lit up the small, empty room. He saw the navy blue bedspread laying in a heap where he'd thrown it on the stained carpet. A wooden table with two mismatched chairs sat under the window. Thick curtains were tightly drawn, protecting the room from any nosy passers-by. No, she was here, he whispered into the quiet room. How can she be gone? He raised his hand in a clenched fist, tempted to slam the table lamp to the floor, when he heard a faint retching coming from the bathroom. He couldn't see light under the door, but she must be in there. He could hear her begin to gag and cough. Relief, mixed with the stirrings of anticipation, made his hands start to tremble. The poor girl must be coming down hard. He'd expected her to still be out of it, still be sleeping off the effects of her last hit. He thought she'd be laying down, maybe even unconscious. It would be easier that way. Less risk of something going wrong. Less likely that the girls in the room next door might hear something. He hadn't counted on her being awake and alert, at least not at the beginning, but it was too late to turn back. His pulse quickened as the bathroom door opened and the girl stepped into the room.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.